Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the episode. Um, Last episode, I gave everybody some self work homework to do by answering just a few quick questions to really try to figure out what your life's purpose is. But before we get into that, I'm not sure if everybody knows what it really means to even have a life's purpose or how to find that. So, to put it into really simple terms, your life's purpose is made up of every single thing that you love to do, all of your talents, all of your ambitions. It's the things that really bring you joy. Okay? So you take all of those things that really make you who you feel your best, whatever, whenever you're feeling your best, that thing. You take all of those things and you turn it into how you can give that to somebody else, how you can be of service to other people, right? So in order to be of service to other people, you have to understand exactly what it is that you're looking to do and exactly why you want to do it, like what motivates you to do that. So for example, with me, I've done radio. I've been in the radio business for maybe like over 10 years. I started off, yeah, it's really been 10 years. Wow, I just thought about that. So I started off back in high school. So my junior year, it was a while ago, 10 years ago. And I started working for Girls Radio. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's a nonprofit organization in Boston, and they really help young girls figure out who they are and really give them some great opportunities. So if you know any girls who are like 13 to 18 and really like radio or really aren't comfortable with speaking, it's a great platform to really teach yourself how to speak properly and speak to people and communicate. So I learned a lot there. And then from there, I worked for Hot 96.9 in Boston. And then after that, I hopped on FY Podcast with Star. They're in the building right now. You see them in the comments. Them is just Star. But you see us in the comments. FY Podcast. Okay, make sure you follow over there too. And now I'm doing my own podcast, and it's been a lot of years that I put into this, and I've never really put anything into myself. So that's why I'm like, okay, it's time to really figure out what it is I want to do, who it is I'm going to be, and I have to envision that. I have to see that in order to achieve it. You know what I mean? It's called manifestation. So I'm sure you guys know about that, and if you don't, you're about to learn about it. Okay? All right. So after we figure out what it means to have a life purpose, you have to figure out how to find out what your life's purpose is. So that's going to refer us back to last episode when I asked you guys those questions. So the first question was, what are 5 things about yourself that you love? And I'm going to share mine, and if you guys wrote them down, feel free to put them in the comments. And then, we can talk about it. But I'm going to tell you guys mine. So the 5 things that I love about myself. Oh, and if you haven't written anything down, then write it down while we're doing this, because there's a reason why I want you guys to write this stuff down. So if you haven't written it down, write it down now. Okay? All right. So 5 things that I love about myself are my ambition. I love my talent and my passion for multimedia broadcasting. I love my willingness to want to learn and understand. I love my desire for helping others. And I love my compassion and love for others. Okay, now is where it gets a little deeper, because now you have to dig into some things that you don't quite like. So I asked, what are 5 things about yourself that you could improve on? So for me, that would be my self-confidence, my compassion and love for myself, holding myself accountable, speaking up about things that bother me, and putting my wants and needs first. Okay, whew. I don't know if you guys feel chills when you have to really think about things that aren't quite right about yourself, but you want to fix it, and that's the start. All you have to do is want to fix it. So the next question I asked is, what are 5 things that you're working on improving right now? Because no matter what, if we know that there's something that we don't like about ourselves, we're going to try our hardest to try and fix that. So the things I decided I want to fix about myself and that I have been working on is living my life's purpose, my compassion and love for myself, knowing how to identify when I'm wrong and knowing when to work on myself, reaching financial freedom, and holding myself accountable without putting myself down. So I'm not sure what you guys wrote, but you know, for me, this is challenging myself. It's really, hi Ma, I see you in the comments. For me, this is really challenging myself because not everybody wants to look themselves in the mirror and, you know, see the things that they don't like about themselves. But if you're really focused on getting yourself together, you will take that time and you will do the work. So the reason why I want you guys to write this down is because on our 3rd episode, we're going to be talking about manifestation. So with these things that you wrote down, the things that you're already working on, great. You continue working on those things. The things that you need to improve on, I want you to really focus on those things. And I want you guys to say it every day to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to say exactly what it is that you want to improve about yourself. Hi, Jax. Thanks for joining, babe. I want you to say those things, okay? So again, for me, the things I want to improve are my self-confidence. So I'm going to talk about, give myself, you know, positive affirmations about what's going to make me build my self-confidence. You know, my compassion and love for myself. How can I love myself more? You know, I'm going to focus on that. What can I do for me? I'm going to focus on holding myself accountable. I'm going to focus on speaking up about things that bother me. And I'm going to focus on putting my wants and needs first. So yes, Star, write it down, because I promise you, when you speak these things, and I want you guys to tell me your honest opinion after you guys write this stuff down, and we come back on the next episode and we talk about what it is that we wanted to improve and see if we did improve those things. So so next episode we're going to be talking about manifestation, how it really works, how it really is going to give you that life that you want. But that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything that you guys want to talk about before I dip out of here? Like I said, I was going to keep it short and sweet just because it's a Friday night. I'm sure you guys want to get out. I want to get eating. I just made some food, actually. I just made some burgers and corn. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to hop out of here. You guys have a great night. I want you guys to really focus on those things. You know, I hope you guys really wrote everything down. Make sure you guys like and comment. And then we're going to probably meet back up on Tuesday, okay? Happy Friday. Yes. Oh, did you see my glass of wine? I didn't even show you guys I was drinking my wine. Love you guys. Thank you. Okay, go enjoy your wine. Go do your self-work. We're going to meet back up on Tuesday, and we're going to really talk about this and see if it worked. All right? Bye. Cheers.